Hi and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to quickly address some of the issues I found with this Squier bullet that are odd for any guitar coming out of any Fender plant. We're going to look at those items and then I'm going to tear this guitar apart. I'm going to shield it and do anything else necessary, route it out, because it's going to be getting a set of Texas Blues pickups, full-size 500K pots, a five-way blade switch, cloth wiring. So when I'm done, it's going to be a fairly different guitar. It'll be getting the output jack replaced as well with a little better quality jack. So let's get into all this. One of the most interesting issues is the neck profile. I don't think you'll be able to see this at all but we have the standard Slim C profile, and then it's just a little bit flat on the back of the neck all the way down. And it's interesting. I've never felt a Fender or even a cheap Strat copy that feels like this, but it's a nice Slim C with just a slight flatness to it. Reminds me of playing like an Ibanez, stuff like that. Not to the degree of those necks, but the similar type of feel. Now, the paint on this, which I addressed in the box opening video, this is obviously a metallic paint. From everything I can tell, this is, I think it's called blue metallic ice or metallic ice. It is a current affinity color, which makes me think they might have used an affinity body. They're the same thickness from what I can tell. Once I get the parts off and get this open, I should hopefully be able to tell whether it's an alder body or a basswood body. If you look at the headstock, and you'll notice the logo is not quite right. They are using this logo style now. I've seen it on several new bullets. But this one doesn't sit quite straight on the headstock, and either the string guide is off position or that logo, while being slightly tilted, is also raised a little bit, because on none of the other bullets that I've seen do you have the logo and the string tree smashing against each other like that. Now that being said, I really do love the color. The neck profile is actually very comfortable. As far as the headstock, that's a cosmetic issue that can easily be fixed. But so before I tore it apart, I just kind of wanted to let you guys know what was going on with this, because you'll probably hear me talk about it in the future. All right, let's tear it apart. So we're done, and she's playing just beautifully. So here's what was done. As far as the headstock and the string guides, as you can see in the pictures, the string guides are definitely off. I'm going to wait till I pick up some wood filler, and then I'll just simply move them in the correct position, fill the old holes, and screw them in and be done with it. Now as for the neck, the only thing I did to it was I did take a sanding block, one of these right here. It's I believe this one's a fine. Correct, it's a fine. Bought it at Lowe's. And I used it to go along the fretboard edges and take care of a little bit of fret sprout that it had developed. It had a little bit when I first bought it, but I live in a kind of a dry climate, so I want to let it sit for a week or two and really see how bad it's going to get before I do anything to it, take care of only what I need to. But these work great, and just take along the fretboard edge at a 45-degree angle, up and down, let it do the work. Don't press down, just let it do the work, and it'll make it nice and smooth. Now, it was a nice surprise when I took off the pick guard and saw the electronics to see that these were indeed affinity pickups and alpha stamp pots. That was pretty cool. Also explains why I thought they sounded a little better. Now these are the Dragonfire Texas Blues pickups. They have a blue copper winding. They are a 9K output, and we'll get to the tone test here in a minute. I am running 500K pots. That is what the manufacturer calls for. I've got cloth wiring all the way through it. I was not able to change the output jack at this time. The one I have is a 57 reissue, and it just did not fit properly in this guitar, so I will have to pick up a Switchcraft. I know they work in the bullets. That's what's in my other one. Now the covers, knobs, and switch tip also came from Dragonfire. That is their aged white. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy the content on this channel, please click like and subscribe. Ring that bell icon to stay notified, and we'll see you next time.